Alright, I've been gone for a minute, but I've got some shit to fucking share with y'all. So, I'm just gonna get right into it. So, at my school, we got a pretty big ass school. I'd say there's a couple thousand kids in there. Um Fights are very common, you know what I mean? Not they shouldn't be, but they are. The freshmen that we have this year are fucking awful. They're fighting every goddamn second. There was a month where we didn't go through a week without like 3 or 4 fights from the freshmen. It was fucking bad. Long story short, point is, a lot of fights, shit happens. Yeah, there are security guards and like cops at our school that help prevent this shit, as like every school should, especially fucking high schoolers, because they're fucking crazy. Um, there's this one security guard, in particular. I'm not gonna say his name, but pretty generic, basic name. We'll call him Alex. We'll call him fucking Alex. That's the first thing that comes to mind. We'll call this a security guard Alex. My boy Alex is a good like fucking 5'8", maybe 5'9". He's a little chunkier. You can definitely tell he's not made the best life decisions. He's a little bit on the bigger side. A nice 220 would probably be about where he is for weight. He's got a very big belly. You know how he is. Um, my boy Alex is also pretty damn old. I'm gonna say he's in his 40s. He's starting to gray a little bit. And so this boy Alex, everyone loves him. It's kind of like it's like a joke to like him. You know what I mean? It's a joke to like this guy because he's such a big of an asshole. But he was. It was on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and he was just kind of doing his thing, watching security cameras, walking around the halls, making sure no one's fighting. It was the end of school, and I just finished up with baseball tryouts, and I left, right? And so I just barely missed this shit. So I leave school, I get in my car, I go home, I'm just kind of fucking I'm on COD. I missed the entire season. I'm playing COD, catching up, and I go on Snapchat. Game ends. I'm in the lobby waiting for the next lobby to come up, and I go on Snapchat. I'm gonna reply to snaps, looking at people's stories, and this one story in particular comes up. Now it's from a kid that likes beef. I guess he's a very big trash talker, so he has like all the fucking school fights. He's always on par, up to date with like all the school fights and fucking trash talk and shit like that. You know those kids. You know what I mean? And this kid in particular had this video on his fucking story of this kid. It was like a altercation with this kid. I think he was like a junior or something. Maybe he was a freshman. I couldn't fucking tell you. He was a little bit bigger, but there's an altercation between this student and this fucking security guard named fucking Alex. Now, there in the video, I had it fucking turned all the way down at first. Like I didn't hear shit. I had volume off. It looked completely normal. It looked fine. It didn't look out of ordinary. You could tell that they're arguing about something. There's no fight. It was just one kid, the cop, and the security guard named Alex. So these guys were all just talking in this video. And so I was like, oh, they're just, it's just like some random ass beef shit. You know what I mean? Like some random ass kid got in trouble with like vaping or something. He's getting yelled at. No, no, no. I fucking turned up the video, and I could hear him talking. And this kid is going fucking off. He's like swearing. He's saying fuck you. He's like, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass. He's talking to the fucking security dude named Alex, bro. He's like, I'm gonna beat your ass. You're a fucking pussy. And then Alex, the security guard, after this kid says, I'm gonna fucking punch you, or like, I'm gonna beat you up, I'm gonna kick your ass. He's saying all that shit. The security guard, he goes, why don't you see? What did he say? He said something along. I don't remember exactly what he said. He said something along the lines of, oh, you're talking so much. Why don't you like swing or something? Like, why don't you fucking? He didn't swear, but he goes, why don't you like fucking do something? You know what I mean? That was the point of what he was saying. He goes, why don't you do something? He said, you're gonna swing, do something. And I can hear the security guard, the not security guard, the school officer go. He goes, Alex, no, don't say that. Don't start this. And I was like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's just the security guard like calling his bluff, I guess. Like I didn't think it was that bad. I go to the next slide/snap over, and he got fucking fired for that. Alex got fired for quote unquote trying to fight a student. I'm sure you could probably find it if you search up online or something. I don't give a shit. But he was fucking fired for saying, why don't you swing then? Which I can understand, like if a security like officer, person of the fucking school, whatever, is like trying to fight a student and he's like squaring up and shit, I could see that. But Alex, he wasn't squaring up. You know what I mean? He was just like, he looked very like calm. He looked stern, but he looked very like not out of the normal. He was just kind of standing there in the video, and he was just like, why don't you do it then? That was basically all he said, and my boy got fired for that. He got fucking fired, and I know people at school, in like the school like fucking jobs, like teachers and shit, and like school staff. I know they don't make a fucking good amount of money. I'm sure I don't think they make very much of anything. I mean, it can be like 60 to 80K a year, some shit like that. Fucking awful. I know that this man did not have enough money in his fucking account to last him the rest of his life. Motherfucker was in his late to mid 40s, and he got fired. So now my thought process is like, what is this man gonna do for work? Like, that sucks. I didn't really like him. He was kind of an asshole. But like, what is he gonna do now? And I'm just kind of thinking about, like, he tries to apply it like anywhere, and they like if he tries to apply it at a gas station, for example, and they're like, the managing fucking hiring guy is gonna ask him like, yo, like, what did you do for past jobs? Oh, I was a school security guard. I helped help the kids be safe and like fucking monitor the school hallways. And then he asks, oh, how did that go? Because clearly you're here for a new job. Like, what happened? And then he goes, I got fucking fired for trying to fight a student. That's not gonna look good at all. I mean, shit. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you do at that point? Anyways, that's all I got. I got more stories coming up. Probably it depends if I feel like recording them tomorrow. But yeah. Sorry for not posting in a minute. I'll see you guys in the next one.